Hello, people. My name is Kale Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Taptap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Taptap Send. Yes, Taptap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Taptap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew, very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Taptap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Taptap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fa check it. Fa check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Fa check it, check it. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Put sugar level, fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
We are back from the weekend break where Nigeria suffered their AFCON loss to Ivory Coast. And I'm here to do the reviews. But I'm pained because yesterday I lost money because of Nigeria.
Investment.
Yes, I am pained. Yesterday my bet was on Nigeria because I was so sure that it is going to be Nigeria or no other team. Unfortunately, the pain has pained me because it didn't go the way I wanted. What were some of the things that happened during the match, before the match, and after the match that we would want to talk about? It is going to be our first topic here on Sammy Flex TV with the gentleman Roland Amate, who is already in your shot. Abbas Muiz is also here already, and in Team Dode Solomon Chemo is here. Behind the scenes, Digital Rasta is called Currency, doing our camera for us, Richie Flex, editor, director of the show. My name is Sammy Flex. Taptap Send is also here. Maybe you are watching us, you live abroad, you want to send money from abroad to Ghana. Remember, one app does it better, and that is Taptap Send. Get an app on your phone today. Whilst doing that, remember to also get the wallet. The wallet is on Taptap Send. What the wallet does for you is simple. Anytime you monitor the market and you realize that the exchange rate is on the high, what you have to do is to be quick. Get some pounds, convert them into cedis at that high rate, keep them in the wallet. So when you want to send the money down and even the rate is down, you still get to enjoy the value at the top. That is the wallet for you here on Taptap Send. I want you to enjoy it today. Use the promo code SammyFlex and tell the world that Taptap Send is the ish. UK is enjoying the wallet, and so many countries will also be enjoying it. But you can be sending money from Taptap Send from wherever you are to Ghana. Now, Ivory Coast against Nigeria, the grand finale of the AFCON 2023. That's how they call it, right? Yeah. All along, I thought it was AFCON 2024. So until I saw CAN 2023 and I understood that okay, it's 2023.
Because of the COVID. The
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. So we said we're going to play another AFCON this year, no, and next year.
2020 next year, but it will be named 2024.
Oh, Charlie, I'm in time now. Is late, Okay, that's fine. It doesn't stop the fact that Nigeria lost the finals to Ivory Coast. It doesn't stop the fact. That fact remains. But what I want us to talk about will be the highlights of the final match, from performances where legendary Alpha Blondy performed and some young musicians whose name I did not get even as it stands now. I've not looked for them, as a matter of fact, because I lost. So as it stands now, from the closing ceremony, performances, the game itself until now, someone even says that Ivory Coast cannot throw. They don't know how to throw. They were not born to throw. But we Ghanaians, you throw on their behalf. Stop it. Like, stop it for once. They still don't want to listen. I said, okay, continue. If you don't want to stop trolling them, then continue trolling them, and let's see what will happen. What were some of the highlights in the match? Let's start. Chemo, did you watch it?
Yeah, the match I watched it.
How about the closing ceremony?
I missed that one.
You missed that one, okay.
I missed it. But I've watched the
highlight
on social media.
Good.
I was really impressed with Afro Blondie. I mean, for Afro Blondie, I have a story. Like, when I was growing up, we were in a place that the man, he had a bar called Esanasa.
Esanasa. That's the name of the bar.
Yes, when you get there, whatever you have, just finish it and go home. Esanasa. And this man, anytime, like, we were very close. Our house was close to the bar, and every morning from around 5 to 6, like within an hour, only a for Blondie song.
Wow. I
was young then, very, like little, but only a for Blondie song. So anytime you play that song, that memory comes to head.
Yeah, like, but nostalgic memory. You have to add that.
It will come. So for me, I know what he can do, and even when I was watching the highlight, I could still feel the thing.
I hear he's about 75 years.
Yeah, he's like, this is a true legend.
And yesterday, 71. Yesterday, dinner out of that, I apologize to Reggie Rockstone that Reggie, forgive us. We have sinned against you. Because if another opportunity should come to Ghana and you put Reggie on that stage, then people insult you. Why do you put an old man?
Well, we can't go deeper, but I think it will be because whether people will still love his old songs or not.
Yeah.
I mean, for Blondie, there's no argument. People love it. They were singing along. The whole stadium, like, it was charged. Everybody was singing. But let's ask ourselves, if Reggie Rockstone decide to sing some of his songs, will people lose him? If the answer is yes, why not put him on? Some people may still insult, but forget about them because they may have personal issue with him or something like that.
Yeah.
For me, I think it's about what people would love to see or hear. It's not about what some few loud people want to talk about. So for me, if Reggie Rockstone is a strong man.
Yeah.
If I have to put it that way, he's really strong. We can see his activities online. So if we think that his song will still resonate with the people, I will be all for it. But as for Blondie, don't go there. He is the true legend. I mean, the way the songs, everything. I don't understand the lyrics
the French
of the
language,
songs, but it always get to me. His songs always get to me. Let me.
No, I agree.
I won't go far.
No two ways about that.
So I think the organizers got it right for bringing for Blondie for the last day. I mean, I think universally, even the Nigerians or
they would all know his songs. Yes.
You would love to hear from a legend like that. So I think the organizers did well bringing for Blondie.
Yeah, I agree. Now the match itself.
Yeah, the match. Yes, I watched the match, and for me, I thought Nigerians, they are going to win this, but it didn't happen. I mean, if you at that time I was investing, I would have been giving it to Nigeria,
Nigeria.
now,
Yeah.
I will be crying or something.
like I'm crying.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
And the trolling has started.
I think the strategy worked to perfection in the first half, but second half I don't know if they lost concentration, or I don't really know what happened, or the opponent found another way of dealing with their strategy.
Okay.
Because they were so relaxed, just trying to swoop the ball and then do counter and then score. And they got it 1-0 before the first half. So me, after the first half, for me, I was like, oh, it is done. Nigerians will take it. Then surprisingly, the Ivorians started doing some magic, like the way they were pushing, and again they were trying to convert the chances this time around, and then they were lucky, got 2 goals to beat Nigeria 2-1. It was an interesting final. I mean, I think at a point Nigerians also opened up, trying to come back, and so it was an interesting game. But I mean, better luck to Nigerians next time. Cote d'Ivoire, I think they did really, really well, and this is also a history in like they have made it.
They have made history, hosting and winning.
After coming in the 3rd place from the group stage and winning the trophy. It's an interesting story.
Yeah.
I mean, after their loss, I think they sat down to now
re-strategize,
and they came back stronger. And again, the assistant coach was the one in charge till they won. So I mean, it's another thing for us to talk about. The assistant coach did
the mates. They said the mates did a wonderful job.
Yeah, he did the job. He is now the one in charge. Let's see how they will treat him, whether they will give him the main job, or this will be the end of him handling the Ivory Coast team. It's an interesting game and interesting things to watch.
I see. Finally, the trolls. Are you really feeling the trolls against Nigeria?
I think for football fans, it will really get to them. Some of them are really, really funny, and this is normal. I mean, I remember when they won the semi-final game to enter the finals. I mean, Ghana wasn't in the tournament at that time, but they were giving it to Ghana seriously. So if now they are returning favor, I think it's normal for the game and for the culture of football.
Okay.
You get some of this thing when you are losing. I mean, when you win, you give it to others. And it has happened. They should take it like that. Some of them are really funny. I mean, so let us enjoy ourselves. This is how it is. I mean, now they can come back to the Jollof war, and then we will do it as usual. But as for the football match and the cup, they have lost it, and at this point they can't do anything about it. So they should just take it like that, and let's move on with our lives. Yeah.
Hey, the way I supported Nigeria yesterday. Well, Abbas, from opening closing ceremony to the match, throws, and let's get your reaction to it.
Assalamu alaikum.
Malaikum salam.
Greetings to everybody in the studio and those who are watching us.
Okay, good.
Jackie Watin, Professor Nkunam, Nana, Abbas. I greet all of you out there.
Good.
And everyone watching us. I greet everybody, especially to the Nigerians who are watching us. I said...
They are still crying. Relax. Let them finish crying before.
We wish you well. Personally, I was pained. So immediately after the proprono, I just off the TV and I slept. Unfortunately for me, my wife is actually supporting her because
I see.
Yes, normal those days they used to call him Abidjan Bruni.
Yeah.
You know, so she has that love, and she has a lot of people, Wangara people also who are in Ivory Coast and all those stuff, and then been in Ivory Coast for some time. So she the love was with Ivory Coast, so she was teasing me badly. So I just need to move from the living room and enter my and sleep.
Run away for your life.
And I wake up, I saw the performance, the Alpha Blondie performance. I was like, how do I miss this? I had a DSTV, I could have watched this thing perfectly. If they showed it on it.
Yeah,
like,
it came live.
It's something I wish I was in Ivory Coast. I won't lie to you.
Roland was crying
for the closing remarks. And I was... When the performance of Afla Bondi and the closing remark and the way they celebrate, and the way I know my Ivory Coast people, because there were some Ivorian friends that I have, like DJ Mineral and all those stuff, that they saw my status and what I was doing, so they also were trolling me, and you know, and when you watch their status, Charlie, the chili
was hard.
I'm sure they closed this morning. I'm very sure, because somebody's status has a 7 a.m. gram.
It was still active.
Update.
And
still updating.
This is yesterday. My belief in God also increased, because there are some things you may be lucky, your faith, but there are some things that is will for you, and God wants them to win because He brings them certain level of peace. They are
It brings rich people a certain level of
Ivorians.
peace. Okay.
Ivorians generally, it clears a lot of things in their homes, in their family. Like the way the Nigerians will beat their coach is not the same way Ivorian will beat their coach. The way they will deal with their people is not the way they will deal. Like the Nigerians who are even in Ivory Coast, their safety back to their Nigeria is guaranteed by the win of Ivory Coast yesterday.
Oh yeah.
And the Nigerians will enjoy more than they winning yesterday. Yes, that I.
Hey, so it's not South Africa.
No,
I'm very sure of.
No. Ivorians, they are not like that.
And I'm sure boys, because Mirela and Co was writing something free. I was like, hey, boys are getting free gifts to Pan yesterday. It's not easy.
So what it means that if Nigeria had won, there would have been chaos.
Imagine Nigeria won. The performance of our Bondi would not be spectacular at all.
No, but he performed before.
He performed
before the match.
Yeah, he performed before.
But a lot of things would have gone off.
That one. That one.
So you guys suspect there would have been chaos?
Oh, chaos with the Ivorians, not with the Nigerians. They will have no business to do.
When the chaos comes and you're around, you would be affected too.
If your mouth talk more than it's supposed to talk,
they will deal with you.
You go chop up.
They will deal with you. And I feel like I'm sure even there today, maybe it is holiday
No,
or
it's a public holiday there.
Today?
Yeah, today in Ivory Coast is a public holiday.
I thought as much.
The enjoyment, clear, and so they deserve the win. They deserve that peace. The assistant coach deserves it. It helps his CV. It helps his future. The Portuguese coach doesn't need it. God just will give him. He will help his ego more, but he will help this young man's faith. You know, when you wake up at night and you are doing critical thinking, devoid of any feelings, you come to terms and to understand nature, to understand God,
that you want.
Why He gave it to somebody. There are some things you deserve it, or you are the rightful owner of it by whatever you do, by your expertise, by whatever. It needs to come to you. But God will want to give it to me because I need it more than you. It will help me more than you. It may just add to one of your portfolio, one of those wins. You are Jose Mourinho's friend. You are the most decorated Obroni coach. So what will he do to you? But this young man, that CV will help him get either a team in Europe or get something here, or even the Ivorian, if they give him the national team, he will get more money. It will benefit the economy. It will benefit his life. Maybe this match alone will change his life forever. Yeah. Maybe a rich Ivorian will wake up, dash him a car, dash him a house.
Yeah.
But the Portuguese, what will you dash him? Why ye dada? Until we ye funny ye be unconscious. And imagine Nigeria win yesterday. Millions of people will be more sad than the way the Nigerians will feel it. The Nigerians, they feel like they work enough to deserve it. But these people think that they have got some grace and they've pushed their angle, like from third place to this to that, sacking their main coach. So even the nation found it to be a miracle or something that they've done. And imagine them losing.
They never expected it.
look, all the money the government has invested, or the whatever trouble that has happened, nobody will be questioned anymore. No problem.
In Ivory Coast.
No problem for anybody. If yesterday you do any move, you are secure, because today nobody is thinking of accountability. Next year they won't think of it.
Watara.
Everything is sorted for you. And looking at the game played, I think Ivory Coast came with their soul into the game. Nigeria came with the tactics. The tactics worked for them for the first half. They noticed that that's the angle. And if you notice, Nigeria didn't play too much different from their last match with them, because they were able to use that tactics and they won. But this time around, they backfired when the people got the goal.
Yeah.
And now, when it was later, Nigeria now want to play, it was too late.
It was too late.
If they had more time, I'm sure they will, tactics will beat the Ivorian, because numbers was not the fear of the Nigerians. The Nigerians showed clearly that they don't care about the billions or the millions in the stadium, the numbers, whatever. And to be truthful also, the Ivorian whatever didn't also allow the numbers who could have given the Nigerian the morale to be in the stadium.
Yes, I said this yesterday.
If they had,
in fact, I was. In fact, let me say this. I was even disappointed that a whole Nigeria with all their population and they were missing in action when it mattered most. Like, I was so surprised. Like, where is Nigeria? Because you look on the screens and everywhere is orange. Then you see some.
From Nigeria to Cote d'Ivoire is like 4 days by bus.
Oh, they could have come. They had the time to come. They have the means. They're getting.
No, but they have money, so it's not about time.
It's not a problem. From what I know, they get there is not a problem. But they get into the stadium is also another problem. And getting the means into the stadium is also another problem. And I feel like these people want it. So they play the game before the game will play. Because they understand the audience part and the preparation towards the match part is very important. And the morale is needed. So you could see that the Nigerian boys, they were on the park, they closed their mind. They're like psychologically, they closed. And if you saw Kanu on the park that day, he isolated himself. On a normal, he's a good guy with
the players.
Drogba, you could have sat inside. Who should have been caught now? Like, you could see they were pissed about something. And there were certain calculations they had made for themselves and they've signed themselves. So the players came like orphans. We will beat these people. We can beat these people. These people. We just need to forget that we are in a space with a lot of human beings and we are done deal. And these people also got their back end. But I'll tell Ghanaians, Charlie, if it looks like the whole Africa was just on the neck of Nigeria.
No, it's not like that. Some of us even supported them.
Yes, but when you go on the trolling carpet, me and you, we are.
The trolling there is because Nigeria has been trolling others. That's why. Do you know when they won against South Africa? Do you know what they were doing? They were doing that. Me water. That was what they were doing. The whole country was doing it. That was we will pour you water indeed. So
the training was bad. It was bad. That their musicians. I saw Sammy. I saw some other three. They were Charlie, but the trolling was just too much from left to right. People even throw them on WhatsApp status, TikTok, like baby. I was thinking that some Ghanaians crowd will support them because they are their closest English brothers and sisters. But it looks like fire cry. The way people were even jubilating yesterday.
In Ghana.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me go on to Roland Amate and get his opinion about the AFCON final, where Nigeria once again lost to Cote d'Ivoire, and I know so many reviews ongoing. People are talking about the trolls. People are talking about the fact that to them Nigeria really did not look prepared. I still would want to get different opinions to this, and Roland Amate will take over from here. Ro.
Hello. Eagle down, over. Eagle down, over.
Nonsense.
Rather,
yeah.
It feels good. Like the feeling is good. We thank God for another beautiful day. You see, yesterday in Cote d'Ivoire, I think from the first gentleman to the last person in the country, the energy was the same. Like the energy from the first person to the last person was matched the same. Like if it was a Bluetooth device connected successfully, that's how it was. In fact, they did everything to make sure they would frustrate the Nigerians or even be over them on and off the pitch. Everything, like everything, they really prepared. I've been to Abidjan before, and yesterday I really wish I was in Cote d'Ivoire. In fact, even the chilling before the match in the crowd is another party.
Hey.
Like the energy before the match was even played in the crowd is a different thing. The Ivorians are very passionate people. They are very, very passionate. Like whatever they said to do, they put in their all.
They do it with their mind.
So when it goes off, like it gets to them, and normally they are not violent like that unless you provoke them. So when they want to come at you, they come
hard.
That's how they are. From the performance, the closing ceremony, I mean, top-notch production. In fact, I saw the whole setup in terms of ticketing verification.
Yes, I also saw that.
From the entrance to where you would even enter into the stadium. Charlie, that was
the
dope.
space and all that.
I mean, it was a whole highway which was used to check tickets. A whole highway. I got N1.
Oh no, Osu. Let's use the stadium. So
the stadium, yes,
like yes,
like the Oxford Street is the place where they are checking the tickets. Yes.
Your ticket is verified.
Yes.
And you walk from where they would even verify you to where the stadium entrance is. Like
no, the distance was big.
Huge, very spacious, and everything was beautiful. The organization, I mean, the money involved and everything, I think they utilized it well. Even with
they did not chop it.
No. Even if they chop it, at least they did a very beautiful job. With the level of production, even through the performance, like they really gave AFCON a facelift with that opening ceremony.
Yeah. The closing ceremony.
The closing ceremony. You see, there's this.
Even the production. If you are watching on
notion
TV,
about the African Cup of Nations, especially when some of our African players want to leave their club team, like when they want to leave their club team to some of these tournaments, there's this mind game that some of these Westerners have been playing with them, like your tournament is not attractive and all those things. And with the level of production that they gave yesterday with the finals or the closing ceremony, that was very beautiful. If not for anything at all, they were able to get the attention of the whole world. I mean, the AFCON, the level of production even to publicity was beautiful. For performances there, well, Alpha Blondie is a global icon. You can't take it away from him. I mean, the genre that he dives to is one that cuts across. It's one that cuts across. And funny enough, the song that the other guys came to perform is an unofficial song. You know, when there are tournaments, people do some songs just to complement the tournament.
Okay.
The official song that featured Yemi Alademo and all that were not played, and that was supposed to be played. However, sir, that is what they had to force for the people to perform, because that song has become popular. You see, and I must say, the way they were even able to organize everything to even bring that performance, that song into the performance of the closing ceremony was even beautiful. For the match, the Ivorian coach really studied the Nigerian team.
Yeah, he was smart.
He was very smart. I mean, his level, the discipline in the team started from him.
Yes.
He was able to read the game every second.
I
The
agree.
Nigerians used their first encounter with them at the opening stage. That is the mentality they came with. Even throughout the tournament, Nigerians did not concede so many goals. So it was okay. We have the ability to soak the pressure. Let's soak it, give them one goal, and let's play with them. Great, before they realize, how do you call it? The whole match is done. Or even if they're able to equalize, we will go to extra time and take them off in penalties. That was the mentality of the Nigerians. However, the Ivorians came guns blazing. Like it was, we want to win this match. There is no other excuse for us.
We don't come to play.
Like
they have no other options.
In fact,
we didn't come here to play.
No grief for anybody. Yesterday, Ivorians took that particular statement personal. That is what they went with. From the beginning to end, the Nigerians were not, and even the tactics that they were dominated throughout. The tactics that the Nigerians wanted to do. Yesterday, the Ivorians failed that tactics. They were able to neutralize it to the core, to even the extent that when they realized, okay, now we need to counter back and even attack the Ivorians, they still couldn't. It was too late for them. And the discipline that the Ivorian coach also exhibited, I mean, the game got tense at a point. Certain players were losing their temper and all that, including his own captain.
That decision
and he realized that, Charlie, leave this guy, the way this guy's temper is up, leave him 5 minutes on the pitch,
off the match.
and he will just shorten our players, our squad like that. Sacrificed him, brought another player, and even the guy that took man of the match and also the best young player in the tournament, Adingra. I also saw news that Ghana Yaji Post, Right to Dream in Volta region, was where he was trained. Yes, was where he was trained. So at least it's beautiful. So we supporting the Ivorians there. It wasn't out of place. Just that some of us, we did investment in Nigeria, but then our body, mind, and soul, because
was
of
far
trolling,
away from Nigeria.
But the trolling there, the Nigerians should understand that it is not ending today. At least for the whole of this week, we will still remind them. The whole of this week is dedicated to Nigerians.
Okay.
All the timelines, the posts, everything.
But even when I woke up this morning, I realized that it had come down.
No, it has not
Yesterday
come.
it was really
It has
hot.
not come down. It has not. Oh no, it has not. And it transcends beyond even football lovers. Everybody is taking it.
But there's one song, Rorime or something.
Yeah, Osime.
But they say everything
Osime.
Osime.
You know, when they scored the South Africans, and they were trolling them. Now the South Africans have also done a different post for them. What they did was, when they were about to play them, and you know they play the national anthem. So they've done a video that, let's listen to the Nigerian national anthem, and they just turned the microphone to a generator. Now the whole stadium
was
Oh Nigeria, we love you. But this week there, we don't finish.
I've seen the photos. I've seen the photo of the players all holding generators. And when I saw the photo, I said, are people wicked like this? Like, look at this.
Oh, yeah.
AI.
I know.
Yeah.
And there was one too, they made the elephant
sit on the eagle.
on the eagle. Oh, Charlie.
Eagle down,
No. People don't try. People don't try for Nigeria. But they had our money though. But unfortunately, we couldn't get our money back.
At this point, it is not too painful. At this point, it is not painful. Because it is either we get the money or we get the happiness to throw. We've gotten one of them and we are fine.
Well, we give thanks to God. That is their president, huh?
Yeah.
So what do they mean? They said the keeper is old or what?
No, now it is because the keeper is not strong like their president.
No, but that keeper, he was one of the candidates for the Golden Globes. So.
But at this point, there, we don't care. Because because it is the South African goalkeeper that took best keeper of the tournament. So right now, the Nigerian goalkeeper there, we don't care.
Okay. Now back home, we are still looking at some of the activities that happened over the weekend here in Ghana and elsewhere. We just finished talking about AFCON 2023 in Ivory Coast. Now, in our music space here in Accra, Macacio also made wonders happen at the Bukom Boxing Arena at a special concert called The Return to the Arena. I've seen videos and photos of this concert. Macacio killing it like never before. And it still brings the debate. If these young ones can come all the way from the northern region to rule some of these areas, then what are our people here doing? What exactly are they doing special? Yes, Charlie, it was big. Chemo, look. Yeah, he sat in a palanquin.
Dressed like a king.
He said he's a king, King Maka. When he's in his northern region, he sits on horses.
Yes, to the stage.
To the stage. Now he's in Accra. Here in Accra, we do chieftaincy and things. So.
But they don't do palanquin.
Well, he's in the south.
The accounts do the palanquin.
He's in the south, Chemo.
I love the idea.
And he killed it. In fact, he went to float in Concomba, and all those things were crazy. And this is a show he even came to Accra just 2 weeks to do publicity himself. And Charlie, it still brings the conversation. If he can come away from the northern region to do some of these things, then our people here, what they happen, our people here. Abbas, you have been doing events with Elevate GH and more. Looking at this or seeing this, how does it make you feel? I would want to get your opinion on it. And what do we tell Macacio and his people? This is beautiful. No two ways about that. Should this be a challenge for some of our people? Like the Jupiters, the episodes, the B-listed artists, if not the A-listed artists, the B-listed artists.
And B-list is episode and Jupiter.
Where will you place them? Okay. Well, episode and Jupiter, they are A-list.
I thought they are A-list.
Oh no.
They are not A-list.
No.
Let's be fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll place them B.
Place them B.
Yes,
okay,
I'll place them B.
When I meet them, we ask them.
Yeah, it's not about what they think. It's about the reality. The reality.
Oh, okay.
The reality. If they really want to be in the A's, they should prove it.
Go and ask Ben Shapiro. He will tell you that feelings, facts don't care about your feelings.
Facts don't care about your feelings. Yeah, man. Facts don't care about your feelings. Abbas, yes, let's talk.
Kaula.
In the Kaula.
I always say it. I know yourself, know your community, know what you bring onto the table, and you have peace. The gentlemen, Macacio, Fancy, Fadland, and Co. When they come down, they know where to go to. They know where their market is, and they are. This is more like a diaspora for them, basically, if you look at it. And where the Bukom Arena, luckily, fortunately, is well positioned for them. It's not far from Kokomba. It's not far from the
Accra,
the Accra main and all the stuff. Their hardcore following, how within that, and if anybody migrate from the north, it's within that Ododu constituency that is settled.
They find solace.
Yes, and
that's their settlement.
Yes, not because of any other thing, also because that's the central business district.
And they will get work to do there too as well.
And also with history, that's where the Gamma gave that particular tribe. So
I see.
Yes, so they have a chief and everything there.
Oh, wow.
Chiefs there,
even those who are in Circle, who are in other places, are not too many, because definitely because of resettlement and all those stuff, others have also moved, but those are the community. And let me tell you strongly, these people are well-organized community with well-taught leadership and well-organized. Yes, you can't enter into any Zongo community. Don't feel like it is scattered or whatever. There are leadership at every level, and there are points where you get to engage everybody, from the attire base to the mosque structure, to the community elders structure. It is well organized. So if you are able to approach any other leadership of any of these level, you'll be able to get the result you want. And also showing up at the right time. And definitely any show that will happen should be now. Anything from next week going cannot really hold, because everybody will be looking or will be focusing towards Ramadan. And any other show that will happen should be after Ramadan, after we are done with our Salah. So it's appropriate. People will use this to catch body for Ramadan till after Ramadan. You get it. So it is appropriate. It is within his market. It is within his strength. So where he is just exactly as if he's in the north.
Okay.
Because it is the same numbers that were in the north that came, and the only people that will join extra are just maybe a friend of a Nordner, somebody who also who is naturally based here, who have also heard of him, and also there are also Nordners here who have not been to the north or who are not born in the north. This is their time
who have not
their,
connected to.
Yes, this is their time to base. Have the fair share of the talent. And I'm saying it is the strategy of fancy gather Macacio that the Nigerians are using abroad. They use it very well, then they use it to tap into the major markets. So me, what I'm also saying to fancy, to Macacio, is that I believe they've overdone this. They've done it over. So to me, it may look very, very
normal,
extraordinary for others, but to me it's not.
Okay.
So what I want them to break beyond now is that go to the Accra Sports Stadium, go to other spaces.
Why are you giving them pressure?
Yes, it's not pressure.
No, it is. If they are able to do the Bukom Boxing Arena to get the desired result,
yes.
Why are you telling them to go to?
No, they've got the desired result on the comfort zone too much.
Who told you it's comfortable?
I'm telling you, it's their comfort zone.
Okay.
That's what I mean. I know it's their comfort zone. They know it's their comfort zone.
Okay.
They can count the number of shows they will do there. You said it. It came 2 weeks. That doesn't mean they can't use 2 weeks to work it. It is re-engineering. We work it, but we know it's time. Even in the north, they work. It's not that in the north they just wake up and 2 days, 1 week, 3 weeks, then you do the show. You work. You go to whoever you need to go to. Their leadership at every level. If it's the base, if it's the attire joint, you market to people. There's WhatsApp. You engage the people. There's community leaders that you go and meet. It doesn't wake up and just go to Kokoba Film. They are community leaders. They are Kayo squad. They are the track guys. They are the Yam offloaders. They are like Ebia or Ube call, Ube camping. They will know that you are coming. You will talk to them. They will organize. You will engage them ahead of time. They are community engagement platform that when you are there, when they hear you there, they know that yes, you are in town, and so forth. And I'm saying, whoever live within that space to come to Bukom Arena with a motto, with with even walking, I can get there, and it's situated at the south side or by the beach, so everybody from this direction can easily troop in. When they are done to, they can easily go. And I'm saying he has done that one, he has done that two. This is not like his first time doing that. Macacio have also, Fancy Gadam have also done the same. And I'm saying it is the same people that we are recirculating. It's the same fans, the same people in the north. They overload it, or the people who have split up that have come to the south, that they are still engaging. They are not engaging the southness. They are not engaging ordinary gang guy, ordinary ever guy, ordinary fancy guy in Accra. They are engaging the nordness in Accra, and specific nordness in Accra. Not even all the nordness. You get it? My part of the people, they are not engaging us. You get it? So I'm saying that their fans are still the same fans that they have. Maybe those who are in the north have come to Accra and give birth to I bet also in Accra, but it's the same line of people. But can they spread a little? Can they spread to catch, say, Newtown, Nima? You get it? Can they spread and catch somebody in Blank Bay? Can they stretch and catch somebody in La Paz? Can they stretch? Roland on a regular should be able to say, okay, I'm listening to Macacio, even though he's going. We all sit here and say, "Afa Blondie," we can't understand or whatever, but we can vibe to the music. We should also be saying we can't understand Macacio, but Charlie is the guy.
Listening to
him. We are listening to him, and it is the thing. everybody within the south. Then we say now, yes, they are doing beyond their normal. If one of them cannot do it, both of them should team up and do a 360. The one done have shown them the way. Team up, do a 360. Call all your people. Call the people in Accra. Call the normal people. Do normal marketing. Did they approach the normal media of Accra to do this? No. A lot of people are even in Accra who never or are not aware that this show has happened. It's like Nsipo, they are not aware. There are people in Kolegono, Kolebu, Koroko, Buko, then I have no idea that this thing has even happened next door to them. Because it is a targeted community event. And I'm saying we are comfortable in that way, doing things to our people, doing it our own way, and so forth. For Macacio, for Fancy Gada, for Fadlan, and other gentlemen that are from the north and ladies from the north are doing their thing, they should spread it out. They should try to engage other community. Like the way Francis said, okay, I saw Francis Gadam's billboard the last time from the airport. Say yes, he's doing good. He's placed certain things. He has do collaboration with Nigerians. He's getting out there. If Ava Blondie can sing in his language, in his whatever, to me in Ghana here, and I still can resonate with it. He also can be in the north, sing to us, come and fill the stadium. Okay. Then we can now tell the Southerners, you to go to the north, go and do it. You to move to this direction, go and do it. Then we are all moving. So as we are criticizing these people, we should also don't let these young men feel comfortable in riding palanquin in the north or south.
Well, Abbas has spoken. He's an event person. As the boss of Elevate GH, he understands exactly what he's saying because his firm, Elevate GH, is into events, into marketing as well. Remember, they are even running music video promotion with Sammy Flex TV, or better still, Flex Entertainment. So if you want to be a part of this, if you want to be a beneficiary of this particular promo, just contact him and his people, and surely he will share a number with us on the show, so you can also call to make enquiries about how to become a beneficiary of this music video promotion project. Ro, Abbas says, they shouldn't be too comfortable where they are. Do you agree? Or what do you also think about Macacio coming to the south to do back to the arena and filling it once again to the brim?
First, let me say congratulations to him. For Abbas call, yes, I think it's cool. I mean, expansion is very necessary in everybody's growth. However, there is a need to be very careful before you expand. I believe that with the move for them to even come and plow this particular market here in the south, it's not just based on the fact that they just wanted to move or expand. It is based on a certain information and data that they have, that they are working with. If not, from Tamale to Accra is very far. There are about 4 or 5 regions in between before you get to Accra. They would have chosen to do it in any of these regions than do it in Accra.
BA
is there.
Ashanti region, Eastern region. like joke.
Exactly. It's very
I'm sure now that they've done
the 60 regions.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You see, they would have, because if you want to expand, I mean, the normal business thing that will prick your mind to find the next market and will not even drag you over 5 regions or 3 or 4 regions to do it. But they are doing it based on a certain information and data that they have. This is just a market expansion of what they are doing up north. So I would want to say, even though yes, it is a similar market that they are still feeding, this is equally an expansion, if you ask me.
Okay.
So there is no pressure of them. Yes, if they can do the stadium, it is up to them to decide. Besides, they are working with a certain data. Is it working for them? Yes. You would want them to expand based on what data? Is it because you've seen them do this? What goes into them doing this? Probably you have no idea. The strings that they may be pulling and all that, you have no idea. Where their people are settling, they have chiefs and everything. They do their festivals and everything there.
Okay.
Yes, they and skin chiefs and everything there. So they have certain conversations and consultations before some of these things are just pulled out.
Okay.
So we can even put pressure on our people here in the south and say these people are coming from the north to come and do this, so you to do something. They will die. 1 week their career will end. Don't try. Because some of these things we've seen it. If the market is not for you, or if you don't have proper data and information to do this, don't follow pressure and go and do it. If National Theatre is your own, do it. Do it until you take off the roof. Do it until you take off the roof. Don't be pressured by the fact that, oh, somebody is doing it here and I see the person to be my mate, so I also want to go and do it there. Hey, you go feel am. So yes, we would want to give our people the pressure to, especially the people here in the south, to emulate this. But even if we take 5 of them, like the B list that you are mentioning, I tell you, we would have to even combine all the 5
to be able to do some of these
to
things.
be able to pull some of these things up. So for him, yes, it is good. I think they are doing something beautiful. I would wish that they would be very innovative on how they present it each and every year. That is what I would recommend they do. And if the innovation has to do with them moving to a different venue, why not? Perhaps if you want to innovate this year to a certain level, you would need a bigger space.
Okay.
And if that is what will take you to a different venue, why not? If that is what will take you to the stadium, why not? But then, not because you just want to fill up the place. If it is just about filling up the place, you might get disappointed. Just be innovative on how you can give people some level of experience. That is what the focus should be. That is what event lately is moving to. Giving people beautiful memories aside the things they are listening to. And also, I would agree with Abbas in terms of how they also sell their songs in the region. Because yes, you may be doing your event, you are serving a certain market, but how is your song penetration also? Because I can also agree that yes, look at this beautiful thing. Aside that particular community, let's have a broader conversation and ask the ordinary person in the south, do you know Macacio? Yes, hallelujah, he might know him. But mention any of his songs and probably might find the person wanting. This is like this, the hard truth. So I would wish that aside them doing some of these things, they would also find ways and means on how they can equally let their songs penetrate.
Okay.
That will give a double success. Other than that, this is very beautiful, and I would always commend and congratulate them if year in, year out, they would want to do this and do it again. Why not? Fancy Garden has come to do a 2-day back-to-back at the same venue. Yes, if that is what he would be able to do, let's do it. Let's not put pressure on them, because even in terms of financial capacity on how they are able to fund this Nekran, it's not easy. Maybe the price that they are getting the venue is okay for them. You push them to Accra Sports Stadium, they'll go and pay 160,000, and later they come and tell you they pay 70,000 there. It will give them broken hearts. So please, let's leave them and also congratulate them, but also urge them to let their songs penetrate.
Well, Chamo will speak finally on this topic, then we move on to other businesses. Yes, Chamo.
This is beautiful, and they are doing a good job. For me, you don't change the winning formula, so they should keep on doing it this way if it is working for them. But yes, within them and then the team, they can also say, okay, now I think we are ready for a bigger market. And because and I think they may consider that because they used to do this at National Theatre.
Yes.
Fancy Garden did it. I think first time they did it at the National Theatre.
His first show in Accra was at the National Theatre.
And then he saw that no, the place is too small for me. And then and fortunately for them, the Bukum Arena was there. They went there and it was also a success. So I think yes, if now they feel that they have to go beyond the target audience that they have now, it will be up to them. But you don't easily change the winning formula. So I don't see them changing that much in terms of getting to the other market. If they sense small risk, they will say that let's wait for a while. But as a business person, sometimes you need to take risk to increase your success or to get more success in whatever that you are doing. So yes, they may try, but I think they will weigh in on the fact that they have what it takes to still push it the way they want to push it. Some people have tried without really proper research and they feel miserable. We can even mention what happened to Sister Fia at the Tamale Sports Stadium. I mean, for me, I think the team failed her. The team couldn't give her proper advice for when to do it, how to do it. They couldn't do that. And I think for these people, they have the solitude telling them what to do and they are winning. So for me, they will still continue it this way for a while. And don't get it twisted. Some of the Southern musicians, as you say, can't do it. It's because of the market and how to go about it. If you don't really know your market very well and you try something like this, you will fail. I mean, doing events and promotion, it's not an easy task like that. I mean, for us who are seeing the end product, we think, yeah, that is it. But it's not like that. Until it happens, you never get rest. Like, you are always on your toes. You are always thinking about what to do.
The next move.
Just to get a successful show. So for them doing it like this, we just have to congratulate them. I think they are doing a good job. Okay. And yes, some of our southern musicians can't do it. And it's because of their team and how they organize their things. Okay. For these people, they are a solid brand in the north, and now they are pushing it to the south here, and I think so far so good for them. They are doing a good job. Yeah.
Well, thank you. Now I think I have about two more stories to go, so let's see how best we can hit them and run away. First is from Chemo's favorite friend Kelly Nilante, who is a digital marketer, digital influencer, and everything digital. Now the Super Bowl halftime. The Super Bowl halftime happened over the weekend, and whilst we were still waiting for the game to end, poof, on our screens we saw a documentary, and a documentary shot here in Ghana. And after the documentary, I've seen so many people showing signs of happiness. Wow, Super Bowl halftime really captured Ghana. That is the NFL International Player Pathway Program. That's what it is called. They shot their documentary in Ghana, and everybody's happy that, wow, among all the countries in the world, it was Ghana they chose. It's beautiful. In fact, showing some beautiful places in Ghana and all that. It looked cool. Really, really cool. Whilst we were still discussing the beauty of this shot here in Ghana, Chemo's favorite friend Kelly Nilante put out a post which suggests that the production company did not even treat us well. And if you see what is on the screen, this is Kelly Nilante's post, and Richie. So he was responding to some of the post that was made about the behind the scenes of the NFL at NFL Africa Born to Play. Commercial revealed that the ad was directed and shot by Nigerian film director Andrew Dosumu. Additionally, the boy who played Kwesi is also Nigerian, named Eldad Ebehi Osime. So this is what Kelly Nilante saw, and Nicole Kwapai. His cocoa has bashed. He says people are misleading the world that they are Ghanaians because the world's focus is now on Ghana. Our producers and filmmakers are losing out big time, but they don't care. So who am I? AKA who am I? Now, so pay attention to the DTS Africa. That's their intel, the information they shared, and what Kelly is saying. I have other things to read to you though, where he says people are misleading the world that they are Ghanaians because the world's focus is now on Ghana. Our producers and filmmakers are losing out big time, but they don't care. So who am I? This has generated some conversation online. Dada Obi is a Nigerian who lives here in Ghana, plies his trade as a music exec, artist, or talent manager, and all. He has responded to what's his name? Kelly. Rich, you have to bring the full one on because I see the see more. I wouldn't be able to see more from here, so you have to give me the full one so I can. Yes, Dada Obi. Really? He's not Nigerian. You sure? Yes. Okay, no problem then. That's fine. Okay, Richie, so get a full report, else I'll get to see more and I'll be struggling. So let me start. Maybe by then it will come. It reads, Dear Sir, your supposed fight for industry is becoming gradually a hate cause. And maybe, let me see. The energy I want to go, if I get it, it's not ready. I bet me pa. My main prepare no hungry na fe. It's somewhat nine a qua no cosa. Yeah, wapa. Sit na main pese. Yeah, bet you no. We will still do it. We will still do it because Chemo wants them a breaker. Okay. It has come now. Okay. So it says, Dear Sir, your supposed fight for industry is gradually becoming a hate cause, if I should put it that way. It seems anything Nigeria irks you so much, and you try your best to set an agenda for dragging always. You always try to be that guy fighting for the industry, whereas in real sense, you are just trying to be celebrated as a supposed gatekeeper. But with no interest of the industry at heart. I'm sorry to say this, as that's the picture you always paint, especially. You do everything possible to kill movement once Nigeria is involved. As an industry person that you are, I believed you are supposed to be doing intense research on certain topics before even posting about them. But your resentment for Nigeria doesn't allow you to do that. The NFL's International Player Pathway Program is established by a Nigerian, Osi Umenyora, who played OC in the ad. Over the years, he's championed the cause to bring into the NFL a handful of Nigerians. I bet you had no idea last night. Champions Kansas City Chiefs have about 4 Nigerians in the team. Charles Omenihu, Ebuka Jason, Prince Tega, Felix Anudike, as against one Ghanaian, a cowboy do. It wouldn't cost OC anything to go on and shoot the NFL ad in Nigeria. But I guess it was just nice for the first time moving away from his country, Nigeria, to project a sister country, Ghana, which also got a big player in the NFL by name Jeremiah Owusu Koramoah, who also starred in the ad. So what's wrong with choosing Ghana as a Nigerian and working with a Nigerian director to shoot an ad in Ghana, which is set to champion sports in Africa, create opportunities and grow the NFL game internationally with the Born to Play program? Talking about the Kwesi cast being a Nigerian, that is just one out of over 10 casts in the said ad. People work with timelines. What's wrong if they already have someone who can play the character faster per their itinerary instead of having to do a whole casting call that will waste their time all in search of that little Kwesi boy? Or it's the first time we are seeing someone of a different nationality play a character of a different origin. The director even worked with a Ghanaian film crew. So what again is this agenda you are trying to set? Your sentiment is more like saying Beyonce featuring Shatta Wale's video should have been directed and shot by a Ghanaian. I respect you so much. You can do better with this agenda. It is 2024. Let's look at the brighter side of things and win together. Let's always win. And this is Dada Obi throwing all salvos on what's his name? Kelly Nilate. It did not end there. I was to whom a free shot. It says the NFL Born to Play as shot in Ghana was created by 72 and Sunny and directed 72 and Sunny, and directed by Andrew Dosunu, a renowned Nigerian photographer. turned director who is celebrated for his powerful film collaborations with Travis Scott. All film production took place in Ghana, with more than 90 local Ghanaian crew members and a cast of 400 local Ghanaian actors incorporated into the sport. Thank you. And this is Dada Obi, still firing salvos. And it goes on like that. Now, Chamo, your man is on the loose again.
Freedom fighter.
Yeah, he thinks people are not treating Ghana's arts well. What do you also add to this?
Yeah, I think if Sheikh Govera was alive,
Mm-hmm.
he will definitely be following him,
He will recruit.
telling people that they are fighting for freedom. But when you go deeper, you see that the guy loved fighting. So he was moving here and there, fighting for people to get freedom.
Mm-hmm.
After even getting a position to help Cubans, he said, no, I have to go to Africa to help them.
Mm-hmm.
He lost fighting. So yeah, you can just pick any angle that you want. But even in the case of Kelly Nilate, I think he lacks deeper understanding of issues to even raise them. He's like when you see his post or some of the issues that he will bring out, you see a lot of loopholes, a lot of things that he lacks in terms of information to even bring out such things. So I think if I've said it before, if he really wants to champion some of these things, he should do his research work. You can't just come out and say it anyhow and then just go to sleep. Then people will see that no, you are not serious. We shouldn't take you serious. Like the way Dada Obi, he is exposing him. There are a lot of details that Kelly Nilate, I'm sure that
Didn't have.
He only knew that the main character or some of the characters were Nigerians and the director was Nigerian. And it was enough for him to come out and raise these issues. It is wrong in all angles when you look at it. Because he didn't give us the breakdown of the crew members. He didn't tell us what really went into it, and then even the whole concept or how it came about and what they are trying to do. If you want to raise some of these issues, you should find out all those things before you make your case, so that you go like, well, okay, maybe you may have a point here. But no, he doesn't. He will just look at one video or get one information and poof, he's ready to
fly
to fight for the deprived or I want a better word, like he's ready to fight for the weak, like
for the voiceless.
For the voiceless, that's the right word. Just getting one information and he's ready to fight for the voiceless or for those who don't know what they should be fighting for and all that. This is not the first time he's doing that, and I think at this point we should just ignore his.
He has another message for you people.
Okay, you are ready.
He says, we have experts in our entertainment industry. That is just 22 minutes ago when he realized you people are throwing this. He says, we have experts in our entertainment industry. They just don't know how to compete globally with advocacy. Like Namwan once said, business is not for the Pope. So long as our industry gurus keep kissing the behinds of their foreign masters, we will continue to lose millions of dollars of entertainment money from global investors. So why not? Let's keep joking. Let's keep joking.
He has shot himself on the foot. Like, look at what he has written. Business is not for the popes. So who should help who?
That would be comment.
Who should help who? You know that business is not for the pope. So who should help who? Those who are doing businesses should just relax for Ghanaian businesses or whoever is in Ghana here to win or what. Like the director should come and say that, oh, I'm a Nigerian director. I'm in Ghana, so Ghanaian director, come and do it or what. Like, I don't get him. This thing that he has written, I mean, I will borrow Baumier's word is whoop logic. It's
Warped logic.
Yes, it's warped logic. I mean, you are writing the thing that is happening. Like, this is what's supposed to happen. I mean, if they had the idea and no, well, they didn't have Ghanaians in mind at the time that they were planning their thing. Ghanaians came in when they were choosing location.
Okay.
And then they came to Ghana to do their job. They are working. So you think they should be thinking about Ghanaians when they are planning how to execute their project? It doesn't work like that. So if you think that we have experts in Ghana here who can compete, they should compete. You shouldn't be waiting for people to come and hold your hands before you do whatever you want to do. We have Ghanaians also directing movies in America and other places. They are even winning awards. Not long ago, one Ghanaian did a remake of The Color Purple.
Yeah.
Yes. Oprah Winfrey was the executive producer of the whole thing. I mean, he's a Ghanaian, so he should just take Ghanaians along and then give all the characters to them or what. It doesn't work. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. If you are good, they will come for you wherever you are. So don't make it look like he is talking about advocacy. We don't do advocacy like that. And we know those who do advocacy, we can't go into that much. But most of them don't do it because they want to help anybody. They want to help themselves.
Yeah.
Their
own interest.
Yes, we have said this several times. The advocacy people, I mean, about 70% of whatever they advocate for, they use it as an administrative work. It's for administrative purposes, for those who are doing the advocacy. So whom are you helping anyway? If 70% of whatever you get from it is for your administrative work. So I think he should give us a break. And again, I don't really care if that's the thing that he wants to do. But what I care about is that he should come up with a good information so that he will make more sense.
Okay.
For people, whoever wants to support or wants to hear what he has to say, will say, oh, well, the guy, I may disagree with him, but
he has some point there.
Yes, but this one, what is this? So what is the right thing that they were supposed to do? I've come to your country. My only interest is to use your location. And you think because I want to use Ghana as my location. So he thinks that they can't get any place similar to Ghana location that they use. Is that what he is thinking?
Maybe.
Come on. And again, let me give this information. The same thing happened in Canada. Canada of all places. Canadian government decided to come up with a law called C-18, Bill C-18, to instruct the tech giants, Google and Facebook, to pay local journalists or local news companies in Canada. And their reason is that people consume the news on Facebook and Google. And Google make money from it because they do advert. Google and Facebook, they make money for placing adverts alongside the content that came there, that will come on the platform. So they now have a bill that Google and Facebook should pay 100 million Canadian dollars a year to the companies. And then the company said no. It doesn't work like that. Some of the news will cry, the people will not look at it. In fact, it doesn't make the money that you are proposing. We won't do that. And then Canadian government, in their sense of coming up with that law, is to help the local companies. That's their idea. And then the Facebook, for instance, said, okay, I won't pay this money. So I won't even allow the content to come on my platform. Whom do you think it will hurt? And lo and behold, they did it. And then people started complaining, including the president. The Canadian president were complaining, saying that Facebook, the Meta, as we call them now, they are wicked. why are they not allowing people to access local content on their platform? Meanwhile, you have a bill that if that content comes on the platform, they are supposed to pay 100 million Canadian dollars. Now the people that you wanted to help, they are suffering because the little that they were getting is nowhere again, because their content are not coming there. Nothing is coming to the people that you wanted to help. In fact, they are collapsing now because they are not even getting anything. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So are you really helping them, or you are collapsing them? The tech companies are saying, no, we won't do what you are telling us to do. So come up with a better plan, or else we are out. And then now the local content, they are losing. In fact, some of them are complaining that, Massa, just take out this bill, let them do their thing, we will get something to survive on. But no, you want to help the people, but guess what? They are saying that they will also not back down. So if you want to help the people, what you are doing is hurting them, but you will still not back down. Are you really helping them, or you just want to satisfy your ego? A lot of advocacy people and the social justice warriors, that's how they operate. They want to satisfy themselves, not the people that they will bring and say that you want to help them. The bill that you are bringing is hurting the people. The people are complaining, but you say no, I will still keep on doing it. It's you just want to hurt people. What Kelly Latte is doing, that's what it is. It will hurt the local crew members who were part of this. Mm-hmm. It will help some experts in filmmaking who may get a position in whatever foreign production that will come here. Because if they see most of this, they will say, okay, now let's go to Kenya. Maybe Kenyans will not do that to us. Mm-hmm. Let's go to Nigeria. Nigeria will not be saying this. Let's go to Rwanda or something like that. Those who will lose, Kelly Latte is not part of it. He is a digital consultant. He will make his money wherever, however he is making it. It will not affect him, but he is the one fighting for them. Just let's think about it. And in fact, if he really wants to help people, he should come up with more information. Say it in a way that people will say, okay, I think you have a point. I may disagree with you, but you have a point. Instead of just throwing anything out there like that, which will hurt the people that, in fact, he says he wants to advocate for.
Wow. Abbas, I know you also have some affiliation to the Nigerians. Why are you guys doing this to us? You come and use our land instead of you to allow us to chop the money on it. That one, you come and you take the money on it. He's talking about the Nchemo doesn't want to agree. It's simple. You come to our land. You are coming to feed on our land. Give us some to also chop.
Brother, please, can I request for?
Give it to Kofi Asamoah, Kofas Media. You want more water?
Yes.
Oh, water there. You know have some problem, cry. Give it to Kofi Asamoah, Kofas Media. Give it to Gio Jima and Co. Yeah. Give it to them. Why do you bring a director from Nigeria? That is his problem.
This is not job for the Pope, first of all. I just left on the phone with Dada Obi. I'll just laugh over some of the things. But this is what I would say. These people, that they are Ghanaians, the kind of things they've done so far, how many has he helped Ghanaians? There have been foreign content that has come into this country. There have been foreign producers, directors that have come into these countries. There have been people who wanted to invest in this country, which this country itself has become an hindrance to them. People who are supposed to give them the right platform. So the ordinary Ghanaian can survive. They are not. Leadership of various associations, I've always been saying it, fight back, Actors Guild, Directors Guild. Where are we? common YouTube videos that we do lately. Ghanaians should do some. They are not doing it. Please let me drink water.
Yeah, drink water. Feel free, drink water. I'm sure Richie doesn't know what is happening. Richie doesn't know what is happening. Don't mind. Richie didn't know what was happening.
I find difficult opening with my so I need to use my teeth.
That's fine.
It's allowed. Okay, thank you for the water. I'm grateful. So I tell myself, Fight Pack, where are you? They're supposed to be doing this advocacy. Ghana Actors Guild, where are they? They're supposed to be doing this advocacy. Directors Guild, where are you? They're supposed to be doing this advocate. And this is killing people the most. And they are nowhere to be found. Me, I say, like somebody said, is it just for the high balls? Is it just for the numbers? The numbers, when they increase, who does it help? The money that comes out of it, the influence that comes out of it, the latter-day businesses that come out of it, is for who? Is it for the people you are fighting for? These are my rhetoric questions to every individual to soak in and analyze it very well. The same way you could come out with things that could actually help. Maybe you could start the target from Actors Guild, Ghana Creative Agency, and so forth, and we'll have a look at that. When you look at in terms of percentage on this project, as that Obi has highlighted, you see that the Ghanaian is benefiting. The Ghanaian economy has actually benefited more than your country has been highlighted. A lot of your talent has been given direct jobs. A lot of your your technical people has also been educated. Because okay, this comment will come some way. But a lot of them on this set, I can tell you that
even the hotels that
they've learned, and a lot of the ecosystem things, the people who will do welfare in terms of food, water, drinks for this number of cast and crew, the various accommodation facilities, the market. And again, it was indicated in the project that it was done in Ghana. So they've marketed Ghana than some agency who have funds to market Ghana.
Okay.
Who's Eddie supposed to go and look for the platform NFA to market year of returns, beyond returns, 1 returns, December in Ghana to them? This project will go a long way to market. I'm just saying. It could also go out there, look for Ghanaians who are doing well out there, who are having the links with the Oprah Winfrey, who are having the links on that platform, and amplify them through his platform instead of amplifying this. So you don't focus on anything which is not Ghanaian, but anything that is Ghanaian that others are not looking. So you do more than the ordinary. You still get the eyeballs you want. You still achieve the aim you want to achieve within the circulation. So you don't bring other third party in it. You get it? So it becomes painful. The reason why I always smile and I'm always appreciating that OB is that I feel that OB is keeping the door for people like me and others. Because if you continue doing this to these people, would they come and fix some of us?
The return Mabia.
So at the end of the day, they'll say, oh, we are a bunch of ungrateful people, we are a bunch of this, a bunch of this, a bunch of this. So what will happen? Then at the end of the day, almost for what will happen? Will you come and feed us? Fair enough. Some of them say, oh, that OB is directly benefiting from the Nigerians. Yes. We all hold where we benefit. He's also benefiting directly from all the Facebook posts. It's directly. It's not. None of the Fight Back members will get the money coming from the Facebook post. None of the people that have spoken about this whatever documentary about will get the money, unless if he is agreeing that he's doing advocacy. When the monthly money comes, he should come and share for all of us. We'll support him. But you see, the thing is not about now. We are looking at the long run of the whole thing. Our whole system in terms of our creative setup is formed up by us, not by them. They are holding themselves higher. Even look, you could even bring Dentap. Dentap recently did Grammy whatever for Africa. Bring it up. You could talk about it. I've not seen him post. Maybe he's my high. Has he posted about her and whatever she's doing and endeavor she's doing abroad? Even okay, go and criticize Denta. That Denta the oil and call your Biblia. Instead of giving what do we call it? Adam last year, you should also give Macacio this year, Francis Gadam this, spreading it all over the country. You should give some of the actors to go and all those stuff. Then we know you are advocating for all of us. But if you are not doing that, what are you doing? It boils down to who are you helping? Your high boss or not? Then you come and tell me, okay, it's not a field for the Pope. If it's not a field for the Pope, then we are supposed to be putting ourselves out there. You could actually help us if you could talk about the guy that did the movie Purple with Oprah. The guy did a project in Ghana some years ago. It was shown. My few friends from NAFTI and co, they were on the project, and it was well paid project.
Okay.
You see, and this young man is a Ghanaian from the north. He was also a musician then, and now he has.
He did a rap in I think VIP song.
Yeah.
Like it was Hammer produced.
He featured in it.
Yeah, one of the songs. Yeah, he did a rap in there.
Okay.
You see, this young man has been to America. He has graduated. He has,
now seen his career.
He's now a full-fledged director. He has done solid production, and you don't do small production. So you could actually advocate that, Charlie, our brother, where you are getting to know, bring some people on board, like what you are doing now. There's going to be a world premiere. So Charlie, bring the marketers up, bring the social media digital people. Charlie, help us, let all of us chop. Bring up this, so that we all develop. Then the opportunity will be abound, because at the end of the day, if a director is speaking, a marketer is picked, this is picked, this is picked, and we all bring the money home, it's better help our economy. So we help our people develop. It also help our skills. It helps our whatever, and that also enable us. And also we also need to be real with ourselves. The kind of risk the other people are willing to take, most of us are not willing to take those risks. Even local. Last time I was with Links, they were talking about there's something they share something. It basically means my brother here know I do something. Somebody know I do something, that we share, just like what we are doing. Okay. Oh, Abbas, you are good in this. Charlie, take me to have this. Take it out and market it and bring it. Let's all of us share.
Okay.
But I'm not also putting certain burden on you. I'm carrying this burden, you are carrying this burden. I bring the idea to you, okay, because of the opportunity available to me now,
let's go this way.
It will help you. It will increase your CV. That's how we build people's capacity. And there are people across the globe that opportunity like that has helped them. Michael Jackson alone has helped somebody just by allowing the person to do documentary on him. And that is the person's first opportunity or first big opportunity. And the person is the biggest guy in the world now. And the person is chopping endless royalty now. How many of the Ghanaians can say, Charlie, my brand is not going anywhere? They know. They themselves, they are not going anywhere. But they won't say, Akwesi Abbas, you are good at this thing. Let's pair together. Let's go and do this. Let me humble myself. Create something. Let's go on the road. Let's find a means or ways of way chopping. They won't. When you come to them, even one small 2 gig you get for them, and you ask them, you ask yourself, so what happened to everybody in the lineup? And you see, the moment you also keep saying then everybody will find a route over you. Then I don't understand how you understand going. Empty, dead goat. Where nobody is interested in you. Then now you come, Charlie, show me our Christmas, we show me our but also formation, it's too late. It's too late. So I will plead with him to encourage all of us to have the spirit of a go-getter, to have a spirit of gratefulness. Imagine he brought this same issue up and say, we are grateful to the director for picking our country. We are grateful for the producer for projecting Ghana, selecting our people, investing. These are the people, the art, whatever agency, the creative art agency should be inviting more to come into our country to show our landscape. They should have picked even different locations showing the diverse nature of Ghana. Nice one. At the end of the tale of it, you say, next time, we wish you will co-direct with the Ghanaian to have a Ghanaian flavor and co-produce with the Ghanaian flavor. You've said what you want to say. You've achieved your result and beyond. The Nigerian will now look, who is also a good guy. Instead of me flying down just like that to do everything, maybe last minute I can come. We have the storyboarding, the whatever, a Ghanaian will do part of it, the producing, the co-work, some people will do. Like the way they are doing right now, we won't finish everything. We'll do a couple of things together. And it helps all of us. So please, they should allow us to chop.
Roland, quick one now. Last one, be now in your time.
Sometimes some advocacy tends to be witchcraft.
Witchcraft?
Than advocacy.
I see.
Because I don't understand why when you are featured in somebody's project, you are happy. But when somebody is featured in your project, you are angry. And if you would want to call that advocacy, I would term it as witchcraft. Because I mean, the Ghanaian player that is in NFL, I think even at their just ended award ceremony, he won the best dressed.
Yes.
Oh, the one who was wearing the kente.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why only kente wear
Captains and all of that.
Yeah, I saw the kente
he
one.
Won the best dressed. I mean, this is a huge win for us. We are happy.
Projecting.
Grammy is doing their ceremony and they nominate our people. We are happy. BET is doing their ceremony, they nominate our people. We are happy that they featured us. But when we feature somebody in our thing,
problem.
Yes, I know we would always want more, but sometimes I wish his comment came with some level of insight or deep analysis into whatever he was trying to say. Because as far as I'm concerned, even watching the ad on the surface level crowd without knowing the people at the background, you see Ghanaians in there.
But they even wrote it.
Yes.
Accra, Ghana, yeah.
I mean, a veteran Fred Amugi and one other actor, they have forgotten his name. We're all featured in the ad. Who would have thought, like, if they had even asked Kelly to list 5 different actors whom they would want him to choose to feature, he would not call Fred Amugi. That's one I know. He wouldn't. Per our standard of selection lately. Has to do with, who has the numbers, who can do this, who can do it. He would not have called Fred Amugi. But I mean, for crying out loud, how do you want to hijack somebody's business? This is a business decision. And you want to hijack it because of what? Because he came to shoot it in your country.
And you deserve better.
In what sense? I mean, there are lots of problems in this space. If there should be an advocacy, it should be what the football people are doing to the GFA or will be doing to them on Wednesday. That is advocacy. They are not calling Cote d'Ivoire or the international body on why Ghana got kicked out. They are not blaming them on why Ghana got kicked out. But they are rather blaming the internal affairs for them to fix the basic problems.
Yeah.
The movie people that you are calling, that you think you are fighting for them, and why didn't they feature this people, that people, this people, that people? What is their state currently? Do you know how long? Do you know how long it will take for them to even pick a co-director or an assistant director to the main director that shot this video? If they had thrown the proposal to Ghana movie industry, we want somebody to come and assist our main director. You know how long you that take? By this time, yes, election in here. By this time, we will still not have one person. But I mean, this is a business decision.
Okay.
Why don't we see the cup half full than half empty? Besides, this is not even up for a conversation of seeing the cup half full or half empty. This is somebody's business. The person is on a project. Okay, scouting which place would be best. Does he know how many Hollywood movies that Ghana have featured in that they never even step foot in Ghana? Yet they were able to create Ghanaian sets in those movies. So why wouldn't he go and fight them and say we have proper original Ghana and you people are recreating Ghana elsewhere? I mean, this tangent. I like the fact that sometimes he brings some thought-provoking conversations about the industry and all that. But this particular one is off for me. This particular one is off for me because the manner in which he raised the issue, one, lacks information, and even if he had brought the information, there is no cause for alarm here.
Okay.
There is no cause for alarm here. I mean, it is like we should rather champion our efforts, even highlighting the Ghanaian sport in this particular project.
I think you have to introduce them.
We should rather champion the energy in projecting the Ghanaian sport in this particular project than us rather trying to talk on the fact that okay, the lead actor is not a Ghanaian. If the lead actor is not a Ghanaian, so does that negate the role the Ghanaians played in this project? The fact that the lead actor and the director are not Ghanaians. So all the work that Ghanaians did on this project is nonsense. The person who went to scout for the location, because they used about it was one area, but they used about 3 different locations. I saw Tulu, I saw Makola, and all those places in there. So the person who scouted for all these places, the job is nonsense. Even on grounds, people who catered for the cast and crew, their job is nonsense because the director. You see, that is why I call it witchcraft. If the director were to be a Canadian, a Lebanese, Kelly Lante wouldn't have had a problem. His problem was because it is a Nigerian. And that is one of the problems. That is the one of the witchcraft in this particular in the Ghanaian music scene or entertainment scene. Let's see, South African won Grammy. We didn't have any problem if we were to be a Nigerian. Like by this time, so yes, we would want to advocate for certain things to come into our industry, all right. But let's not turn it into witchcraft, because there's a thin line between you advocating for something and you actually witchcrafting something. This is witchcraft.
I see. Let's do the very last story, then we run away from here. I know our time is fast spent. This we will spend just some 2 minutes on this. Over the weekend, I was on an interview round, aka media tour, what I call connect, because I was trying to connect the media to Shatta movement, because I've realized that some few people are championing a narrative that makes it look like every media house hates Shatta Wale. And again, I also wanted to come in to check some of these things, because I don't want it to look like that. I'm a media person myself, so if I'm in this position as the manager for Shatta movement and that narrative runs, it is not the best. So I was out, and whilst I was out, Shatta also supported from his location, saying hello to all the people that I visited. And during one of the interviews on Power FM, Jiman Prempe Ajingo asked Shatta Wale a question that has been trending. And I want to get views of my people here on it before we close. He asked Shatta Wale, who is the biggest musician in Ghana? And Shatta's answer has really caught up with the people while some are saying, oh, he was being real, others are saying, oh, it is another fakery response from him. I want to get the views of my people. What do they also think about how Shatta answered who is the biggest musician in Ghana to him, like he was asked? Like you, Shatta, we are asking you, who do you think is the biggest musician in Ghana? His response is still trending, and I'm sure Roland Amate and his people are feeding on it already. Let's watch this. When I come back, we wrap up.
So Shatta, I mean, on the lighter side of the interview, who is the biggest artist in Ghana? So Shatta, I mean, on the lighter side of the interview, who is the biggest artist in Ghana?
Who is the
biggest artist in Ghana as we speak?
Oh, as we speak, me, every day people tell me I'm the biggest artist in Ghana, but you know, I can't only be the only black star player on the pitch. What must I say? Me, I always like to give kudos to people who are working hard, you know, including me, Tomboy, you know, Sarkodie, Medical, you know, family, everybody, all of us are doing good. And I can't say I am the biggest. We are the biggest musicians that you guys have. So you guys should just hold us well. So we can also, we don't know when maybe Sammy Flex, Babini, Advocacy will be a musician. But if we've been able to set the pace well and we've united ourselves well, I think we can all go for it. So I wouldn't boastfully say I'm the biggest artist in Ghana, but I'll say kudos to Sarkodie, kudos to Stoneboy, Medical, more yet to the females when they say, you know, Efia, Becca, Kwabna, all those people are big artists. But if you guys can hold us well, I believe you guys will be mentioning biggest artist in Ghana, not who is the biggest, only biggest artist, but at least who the S Becca artist, it will be good. I believe I'm working hard though, but I can't stand on my feet and say I am the best in Ghana, but I know we have best of the best, and that's the few names I've mentioned, you know.
Is praising Shatta Wale for that response because obviously if you ask a musician who is the biggest, who is indeed also big, so many people thought he was not going to waste time. I'm the one. But this explanation, so many people are surprised, including Ajama Prempe himself. If you checked his demeanor in the season, like he was surprised Shatta was saying that. Ro, we are closing. 2 minutes. What do you think about this response?
The last time when we talked, we discussed a similar issue. I said, I spoke about how sometimes certain questions may come with certain intentions, and your response would either fuel it or kill the conversation. And this is one of them. In fact, Ajiman's demeanor clearly exposed the different intentions he had for asking this particular question. Because I'm sure he had about 5 different follow-ups because he had imagined a certain answer which would have warranted him to fire all the follow-ups. But then this particular answer neutralized all of them. Now he had nothing else to ask. This, what were people expecting Shatta to say? That I am the biggest? Then they really don't actually know the person that they are talking about. Then when always Shatta comes out to say these people don't understand me, then indeed they don't. This is a clear example. I mean, this particular answer, yes, as much as if he had said I am the biggest, he wouldn't be far from right. This answer shouldn't shock anybody. I don't understand why people are surprised by this.
They are shocked because they were expecting nothing.
You see,
than this.
Because the question that Ajiman asked, if he wants to answer it and say I am the biggest, from the onset, Ajiman did not give him the parameters by which he, Ajiman, is asking who is the biggest artist. So if Shatta were to say I am the biggest, he would have answered it from his point of view. And unko be a farmer, untimi njabe bi nka so I am the only farmer in this country. No. And the fact that he has been able to cite the other works that his colleagues are doing to say yes, I can stand anywhere and say I am the biggest, but it doesn't also negate the fact that these people are doing similar hard works that I'm doing. So instead of me saying, okay, I am the biggest, by which I don't even know the parameters by which you are asking me that question with, let me say we are the biggest. So with whatever measurements that you bring, you will definitely find a bigger or a biggest artist in our midst. That's it. If you don't understand this, or by this answer you are surprised, then it really exposes the motive by which, or even how you see Shatta Wale. If he had said, oh, I am the biggest, he wouldn't have been far from right, because per his numbers, his works, his achievements and everything,
repertoire and everything,
how many people can stand here?
He qualifies to be the biggest.
Of course. But it doesn't also negate somebody else's hard work. So if Ajiman had brought, okay, per streams, views, followership, whatever, per these parameters, Shatta, who do you think is the biggest act? And among all the people that he mentioned, oh, per numbers I beat all of them, he would clearly, bluntly say, I am the biggest, per your own parameters. But you just asked him fake, without giving him any measurement, any lead, nothing to fall on to do his calculation to say whether me or that person. And you expect him to go blind. I am the biggest. No, he's giving you a pool. Next time when you bring your parameters or your measuring tools, we will definitely find a big artist or even big artists in the pool that he's giving you. And regardless of whoever is going to come out the biggest, the person is still a Ghanaian artist. And whether he's your favorite or not, you still have to celebrate the person.
Well, about 2 minutes. Let's close.
The moment I heard him, I was like humble, collective wants, and understanding of the business is all about. Then the last one I would say experience.
Okay.
Because Shatta himself understands the media than the media itself. So you know how to play their game. And looking at the longevity. It takes a lot of strength and a lot of humility to also call other people into their list of things that you know it will benefit you. I also say he's a business person, because if you look at the way somebody will say, don't say it, the way the Nigerians are blowing left and right. They are in Grammy, there are a lot in Grammy. You can only find others 1-1, but they we are 3-2. And that is some comfort. Sakwade said it the last time. It was in BET, and Obi Oni Bebon Komokra feel guy crying. Because our phone Koyana, that's what the people will do. And I sometimes it funnies me when some people tell Stonebwoy that Oya Mushishe, and he's doing like MC, he's doing like this. Because there's no Akosua to go and talk to. So you just need to find a way, nice way or bad way, to get a white guy near to him, to get somebody. Because he can't be standing there. He's the only guy who is from his own part of the country. Def Jam must take to the venue. And nobody. This is why you need to wish your neighbor is progressing. Imagine you are the only person in your family that have a car. Whether your car is a Google Majao, is 1-1, is Tata, is 1-1. Obia Betinamubi. The bear we had said, almost some people would be a crack. And you are seeing that you are suffering. But who now ye chobia into you be. But imagine you pray that your brother also get car nibi timu kwa na efe. Then the bear pan said, ye call chamu wedding na convoy. Come on. We are personal car.
Ye did so.
Efe. O grebe de say wadan for skinny. Cause on ba wa ifua or some people car count. You get it? Yeah. So in that sense,
Wakondo get is my ebini ho. I'm one of my feeling. If I been my more.
In that sense, I feel Shatta Wale is on the right page, and it's the right thing that every other Ghanaian artist need to be looking at. Say artist. So that you won't wake up one day and just say, who is your biggest? Like, but who are our biggest artists? Because you see, I have those where a group to be called biggest. Like earlier on, we are like, oh, we necessarily Nyabutrema no B list. Undo him because you do a calculation in even minor parameter they two in China. Baku keke, baku parameter baku. Show do send about from January till now, or from December till now. Okay, we are being to Ash 2023, January to December. Show do more than 10 sure. What graduated from this state to this state to this state to this state. About this kind of caliber sure. We are not looking at your streaming. We are not looking at any other. A lot of them will fall to Z. A lot will fall into that category. So I will plead and say to the media also when they are coming to the display, it's also not just only for this talent. It's also for the media itself. Because when your talent moves, your media moves. Imagine the number of Nigerian media guys that have got the opportunity to enter Grammy, to be the red carpet, to be able to interview not just only their countrymen but other people, and that's by that means it's also an exposure for them. And I'm sure it is good for all of us in the collective good, and we should pray for that.
Okay, after Chemo, we say goodbye to you. Chemo.
Yeah, I'll make it brief.
Okay.
First of all, the question the journalist asked, it was a subjective question. Any answer at all will suffice. Just that it will create controversy or it will bring some form of talkability, as people will say. That's what he was looking for. It was a subjective question. I mean, there were no parameters, as my colleagues have said. And so for you to ask who is the biggest artist, I mean, just like that, what answer are you expecting? For me, like I can say that, well, Shatta just didn't want to fall into the controversy that the guy wanted to
create.
That's why he gave that answer. But because elsewhere they have a way of measuring who is the biggest, and I don't think there's any wrong with doing that. But you can only do that when you have parameters or you have standard that you are looking at. So when you get there first, you are the biggest. Whoever follow is the next one. And it can change. I mean, we have seen them ranking the musicians in America all the time. One time you see Jay-Z is at the top. The other time Taylor Swift, Kanye West, or others, they will be following like that. But it will change from time. They were using their income that they were generating from their businesses to rank them. So you hear the biggest artist in America is Taylor Swift, and then you will see that, okay, she got about 100 million or 1 billion revenue this year, followed by Jay-Z. He got this. That's how they do it. So in our case, we don't have that kind of data. Somebody can generate based on what is available and rank them. My issue will be, people shouldn't be emotional when something like that comes out.
Okay.
Because the person, whoever will rank, will be
bias.
Based on something.
Yes, his biasness will
come
play a role.
Based on whatever that the person is looking at. And we should just take that. I think Shatta Wale did a good job by not falling into the controversy the journalists wanted to create. That's it. Apart from that, I think any other answer will suffice because it's subjective. I can sit here and rank my biggest artist to the lowest artist, but whoever will be the lowest shouldn't be fighting me. It's me ranking it. You can also rank
yours.
Yours. Or you can also rank Pandits and put me at the bottom. People who you are going to give it to will decide that, well, this one we agree or this one we
don't agree.
So for me, I will rather tell the audience or the people that will suffer the ranking, being the lowest or the biggest, that they shouldn't go in with their emotions when we are talking about subjective things. And if that will, like, if we understand those things, Shatta Wale's answer wouldn't be an
news
issue
to us.
Yes, but it's a news because it is so emotional that if you don't say the way we want you to say it, there will be war for us. So I think Shatta did well. The answer was, I mean, perfect. It gives room for people to say whatever they want to say or put it in whatever way they want to put it. And at that point, it will take the emotions that people, the journalist was looking for. Yeah, it took it out. So I think Shatta did well by answering it that way. But for me, he could have just went straight ahead and said that I'm the biggest, or maybe just say Sarkodie is the biggest. And that one too will create a problem.
In fact, he couldn't say any other but himself.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, interesting times. The week has started on a very good footing. Let me say thanks to the people here in the studio. Roland Amate, my immediate left. Roland Reports on YouTube, www.rolandreport.com, as well as Abbas, who is also from Elevate GH as the boss. Intimdo Solomon is our online manager here at Flex Entertainment Limited. To you out there, thanks for watching us. Remember to subscribe to us if you've not done that, because here we eat, drink, and we smell showbiz. Everything shows. Now that the sport is over, we are back to factory settings. Nigeria. I have a button there. Say, young and chain never counts.
I don't want to be feeling.
Afa.
Was it or they are fake? Or say code moment tissue.
That's like the promotion is
Yay! Jeremy. Well, I told you earlier that Abbas is doing an Elevate music video shoot promotion with us. Abbas, give them the number and let's go.
The number is 0555-049693. The young talent also should continue to pray. I'm convincing somebody to release some money so that we can help at least 3 musicians who are good. So somebody say it's subjective. So when you send your song, and those who have been selected as the panelists, when they listen to and check your things, and they think you don't deserve it, don't cry. We'll call you later. Will be the option.
Maybe I'm very fine.
So.
Thank you. Anyways, we shall come back to you some other time. Remember, Showbiz Daily is a daily platform here on Sammy Flex TV. Keep watching and other videos as well. We're out of here. Bye-bye.